במסירות נפש. יופי, בעזרת השם, we're dedicating the shiur today for Catherine Cayley and our friend Reuven Formey, Podezra. You know him?
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't? He's amazing. He's amazing. Torah Lamedchet 38, Likutei Moharan. Thank you. So, Bezrat Hashem, we're here learning about the glory of Hashem Yitbarach. That's the tefillin that He gives us, the ability to enjoy His glory. The glory of Hashem is the tefillin of Hashem. He gives us the opportunity, the ability to enjoy from that and to put it, to crown ourselves also, to have that tefillin on our head. Ufe'er, and that glory, hu klaliyut hagvanin, contains all of the colors inside of it. Ki ha'itpa'arut al yedei klaliyut hagvanin, because the glory of Hashem is by all of the colors. Keshet? Rainbow of colors, אפשר להגיד? By the rainbow of colors. כי הם like that it's written, כמו שכתוב, ישראל אשר בך אתפאר, ישראל, I'm going to praise myself with you, you're my glory, כי הם כלולין מגוונין סגעין, because they contain inside of themselves all of the rainbow of colors, all of the highest and the most beautiful colors, the most illuminated colors in the world. That is the explanation of what should happen in the future to come in time of redemption in the Geula. That everyone have to expose his colors, his gvanim, who that he is, his talents, his will, his ability to believe in himself and to allow himself to be who that he is. If you're going to allow yourself to be who that you are, so then Hashem going to be able to enjoy from who that you are. But if you will just going to finish school and then go to college and then after it go and work some office and you will never going to be who that you are, who that you're able to be, Hashem cannot praise Himself with you. Hashem cannot say, look at Him, how amazing He is. You're not doing anything with yourself. You need to believe in yourself and to let yourself be who that you are. And for that you need to want to be who that you are. You need to be a rebel, you need to be a warrior, you need to be a fighter. You need to fight on your own being to be who that you are. And not to be afraid from the people that are trying to block you and to cover you and not to let you expose yourself and not to let you be who that you are. When a person wants to do tshuva and he goes and he talks to his parents and there is a famous actress and a writer, and her name is Noah Yaron, that I heard once an interview with her that she was talking about a book that she wrote, that book called Mekimi, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu helped her to stand up on her legs and to do tshuva. So over there, she was telling on the conversations that she had with her parents in the beginning of her tshuva, that she told her father, I want to do tshuva, I'm about to do tshuva. Her father disgraced her in a horrible way. He told her, you want to know what's going to happen to you when you're going to cross the border and you're going to go to this world? You know what's going to happen to you? You're going to be married to an avrech, to a person that learns Torah. He's going to sit in kollel all day long. You will not going to go out from the house. Every year you're going to have another baby. All day long you're going to work in the house cleaning and doing dishes and taking care of the babies and the cleaning. And you will not going to see the sun and the sunlight and the light of the sun. And you will not and he painted for her, described for her the worst picture of them all. And now when you come now with your will to do tshuva, and someone is bringing the opposite side for you, he shows you the negative, the opposite from what that you want to achieve. So there are points that he is right and there are points that he is wrong, and you need to be so strong and wise to take what that really is the message from Hashem Yitbarach for you in your life, but still to be strong enough not to surrender to his arguments, to what that he's trying to do, because he's trying to prevent you from achieving your goal. And it's very easy to fall into what that he's telling you and to think, oh, you're right, it is an option, it can happen to me, I don't want that, so I will not gonna do tshuva. No, that's not the right conclusion. I'm gonna do the right tshuva. I'm gonna think how to establish my relationship with my husband in a way that he will not gonna learn too many hours, that's gonna be too many for me. I'm gonna see if I do have the powers to send him to learn 8 and 9 hours every day, or maybe I don't have those powers. I'm gonna think if I want to have a baby every year and I'm able to do that, like that there are families that are able, and they're having a lot of kids, 17 children, 20 children. You see, the Rav Nachum Kohen, he was the Kohen in the Pidyon Haben of my elder son. He's got 18 boys. He and his wife, they have 21 children, 18 of them soldiers, boys, men. 18 boys and another 3 girls. They have a unit, an army in their house. What's that? But they're functioning. You're gonna go into the house, you're gonna see angels. You're gonna see angels. When the parents, they have the vessels, they have the powers to do it, great. There's nothing more amazing than that. But of course you need to check yourself. Are you able? Or when I spoke once with Rav Shalom on that topic and I asked him, he told me that a lot of Baalei Tshuva lost their Tshuva, fell from their Tshuva, because they brought too many children beyond their powers. And after 6, 7, and 8 years of Tshuva, they found themselves with 5, 6, or 8 children, and not able to supply parnasa, and not able to go and learn Torah, and crashing under the weight of the obligation of all of the yoke that they took on themselves. So this is why he told me that even he and his wife, they were waiting 2 or 3 years between every child and child. Rav Shalom Arush. So that's what you need to do also. You need to check yourself and not to forget yourself and not to go and to, no, we're Baalei Tshuva, oh, let's see you in 5 years. So the fact that Yetzer Hara is rejecting you, it's not a reason, first of all, not to be rejected, and also it doesn't mean that you need to fight with it and not to listen to the hints that Hashem Yitbarach is hinting you through the Yetzer Hara and the obstacles that Hashem is putting in your life. So like we said before, you have to fight to reveal who that you are, and you have to also not ignore from all of the obstacles, because Hashem brought them into your life. There is a message. There is a reason why Hashem is holding you back. Hashem do want you to progress. That's how you say it. Does want you to progress and to grow and to find yourself and to reveal yourself. But He knows also that you can fly like a jet, like a cloud. You can forget who you are and you can lose your connection to the ground. And you can imagine to yourself that you're spiritual now and to disappear in the world. And Hashem doesn't want that also. So that's why Hashem is putting obstacles in your life and difficulties in your life that you're going to confront, that you're going to deal, that you're going to think, that you're going to argue, that you're going to do it bodeduyot, that you're going to pray, that you're going to reveal the truth, that you're going to help those sparks of truth to come out from the darkness. So you need to do it, but you need to fight. You need to, all of the time, in and out, in and out. That's the process of tshuva. Up and downs, all of the time. And you need to get used to that. להיות בקיא ברצון, בקיא בשוב. To need to know, I always have more things to achieve, but also I need to know that I need to take care of myself. I need to put some gas in my car, put water, put oil. I need to prepare my car. I'm not able to drive just like that thousands of kilometers without thinking, without taking the car to the garage once in a while. No, I want to do it as fast as I can. So for that, I need to go to the garage now. So for that, I need to stop for a rest now. For that, I need to go to sleep for 8 hours. Because if I'm not going to take care of my body, if I'm not going to think straight, I'm going to lose everything in 20 minutes, in 20 days, in 20 years. and it's too fast. We are here forever. We want to serve Hashem until 120, until the last moment of our lives. So for that you need to rest a little bit, rest. For that you need to eat a little bit, so eat. For that you need to chat with your wife, you need to go out a little bit with your friends, do that. It's required for your tshuva. So not too much. If you see that when you're going out too much, so you lose yourself, so you lose your happiness, so you lose your joy, so you lose your goodwill to serve Hashem, so it's too much. It's too much. You need to check yourself where you're holding. And that's what we're saying again and again. For that, only the Hitbodedut is the weapon. Only the Hitbodedut is the tool that Hashem gave you. Klei melachto. The how you say klei melachto? Work tools that Hashem gave you to be like our ancestors, like Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov. They are teaching us exactly what we need to do. We need to pray. To pray means to talk to the Creator like you talk to your best friend. That's the only way. On that, Rabbeinu promised to each and every one of us a promise that even the biggest righteous people didn't have that promise in early generations. Rabbeinu said, the person that's going to do Hitbodedut every day and going to judge himself and going to seek inside of himself, who am I? What's my purpose? What should I do? How I'm spending my life? What am I doing with myself? What I want to do? How I'm going to achieve it? How I'm going to do it? Please Hashem help me. Going to do that simple Hitbodedut every day. Rabbeinu Rab Nachman promised that he, the righteous man, going to lead him in a path that's going to be straight, going to bring him straight to the roots of his soul, according to the roots of his soul. Lefi shoresh nishmato. Going to bring you to the purpose, according to who that you are. That's a promise that no one had before. The righteous people were crying on their deathbed and they said, I don't know. It seems like a straight way in front of my eyes, but who knows, maybe achrita achrit mavet, maybe after I served Hashem all of my life, but maybe I made him sorry. Maybe I made Hashem upset. Maybe I made Hashem angry. I don't know. So I don't have no guarantee. I don't have no promise on my future life, on my eternal life, how they're going to look like. On that, Rabbeinu said something else on top of all of what we said until now, that you cannot serve Hashem Yitbarach with a complete heart until you will not going to care at all if you have a share to the world to come or not. If you still want to live forever, you cannot commit yourself to Hashem Yitbarach. Only when you say, I don't care about reward, I don't want nothing, I'm not doing it for no reward, only then you can really commit yourself and nullify yourself 100%. When you still have a desire, even if it's a very holy desire, you still have a desire. You still bal ta'avot. You have desires. If you still live in mamash, nafsho chashka b'Torah, he's got desire to learn Torah, it's a tava, it's a desire. It's a holy desire, but it is desire. If Hashem Chas Shalom going to separate the person from the Torah, he cannot be happy. He used to go every day to Beit Midrash. Now he cannot go one day to Beit Midrash. That's it. He's exploding the house. Everything on fire. Why? He wants to learn Torah. Who are you? Who are you? Hashem doesn't want you to learn Torah today. You don't have the merit to learn Torah today. Hashem wants you to help your wife today. Hashem wants you to go to do shopping, supermarket today. Hashem wants you to take care of the car, take it to the garage, pass test with it, whatever you need to do with it. No, you don't want. You don't agree. You disagree. Why? Because you have a desire to learn Torah. Or because you're afraid you're going to lose your world to come. Or because you're afraid to tell your chavruta that you're not able, that you don't have the schut, the merit to come and learn Torah. And you're so embarrassed and you're arrogant, and this is why you're going to fight with your wife today. A person that is humble is a person that have a complete faith in Hashem. And he's not arguing with Hashem at all, on nothing, no matter what. Shimi ben Gera, he's coming to David HaMelech and he's disgracing him. He's pouring his blood, spilling his blood. He's slaughtering him alive in front of people. Tells him, you are no F, you have lust for women, you're a goy, you're not a Jew, you don't deserve to be here, you're a thief, you're a liar, you're this, you're that. He's killing him in front of public, in front of his soldiers, in front of his students, in Le'enei Kol Israel, in front of all of Am Israel. And David HaMelech, he's cool, he's happy, he's relaxed. And one of his warriors, Avishai ben Tzruya, I think it was Avishai ben Tzruya, he takes the sword and he's coming to David HaMelech and he tells him, I'm going to revenge now. I'm going to kill Shimi ben Gera. David HaMelech asks him, why? I forgive him. So he said to him, Kvodo shel melech shemachal al kvodo eino machul. The honor of a king that forgave on his honor. And he said, it's okay, by me, I'm not insulted. Is not forgiven. The soldiers allowed to go and punish. That is also the problem with disgracing the name of Hashem or disgracing the name of Rabbeinu. Why? Because even if the Hashem and Rabbeinu is very mercy and he tells I forgive, the angels still have the permission to punish. That's why we need to do a lot of tshuva chas shalom and not to fall to disgrace the name of Hashem Yitbarach, because it comes out from the hands of Hashem if you disgrace Hashem. So, when Avishai ben Tzruya came to David and told him, I'm sorry, I allowed to kill him even that you forgave. David HaMelech looked at him and told him to Avishai ben Tzruya, you're a murderer. אתה רוצח, איש דמים, you're a man full with blood. What are you doing to me? Who sent you to help me, to ruin my life like that? David HaMelech was fighting with the person that wants to help him to protect his own honor, not to kill that person. Why? Because David HaMelech, he sees the truth. He sees into the details. He doesn't see people, oh no, that rude person, that vicious man, he's cursing. No. David HaMelech doesn't see that. David HaMelech is saying, Hashem told him to curse. Hashem amar lo kalel. David HaMelech doesn't see not his wife, not his friends, not his students, not his enemies. He sees Hashem. He sees Hashem in front of his eyes. He doesn't go into all of those constrictions, all of those arguments, all of those situations between people. There's nothing. En od milvado. There is nothing except of Hashem. En od milvado, it's a verse in Tehillim. It's a verse that David HaMelech said. David HaMelech said there is nothing except of Hashem. That concept, En od milvado, there is nothing except of Hashem. David HaMelech said it. David HaMelech said, En od milvado. There is nothing except of him. That's how David sees life. You want to follow David? That's what you need to do. How are you going to do that? In your busy life, with all of the distractions, with all of the thoughts, with all of the foreign thoughts, with all of the problems, with all of the flying situations, with all of the weird things that are happening to you in your life. People are screaming, people are falling, people need your help, phone calls, calling you, the banks, I don't know, car, traffic, classes. How are you going to remember that it's all Hashem? Only one thing, Hitbodedut. Conversation with the Creator. To bring back all of the movie of from yesterday's Hitbodedut until today, and to watch it again. And then to review all of your life. To say, Hashem, thank you for yesterday's Hitbodedut. I really appreciate it. Please give me the merit to pray again tomorrow and to come to do the same Hitbodedut. Thank you for bringing me to do Hitbodedut today. Yesterday, after the Hitbodedut, Hashem, immediately I forgot you. I just went back into the car and I turned on the music, the radio, and that's it, and I forgot you. So Hashem, I'm sorry that I was so distracted. Immediately I forgot you. And then in traffic, while I just drove home, and someone, איך אומרים צפר בצפר, beeped, honked the horn, and immediately I was angry, and I didn't curse him. Thank you, Hashem, you helped me. But I had things to say to that poor guy. So Hashem, I'm sorry on my angers. Thank you for stopping me. Thank you for holding me back. Please help me to take care of my anger. And then I came home. So I remember I wanted to be nice to my wife, and actually thank you for giving me powers to hold on for 10-15 minutes. But you remember, Hashem, that's how you need to judge yourself. That's how you review and you check your life. And then you bring back all of those situations that fell down from faith, because why you were angry on that person in the car, why you forgot to respect your wife, because you forgot Hashem. Hashem wasn't in the picture. Suddenly you've been distracted from your complete faith, and you saw people. You saw that person in his BMW. You saw that wife that didn't serve the food in the right time. How can it be? And you saw that, so you didn't see Hashem. You forgot Hashem. So because you forgot Hashem, now in the Hitbodedut, you're going to bring Hashem back into your life. And you're going to say, Hashem, you know, I'm sorry that I forgot you. And I thought that she didn't serve me like she was supposed to. I forgive her, Hashem. I have problems with you. Why are you not serving food in the right time, in the right temperature, like I like it, Hashem? Why are you doing that? I have a friend that, how you say schnitzel? Schnitzel? In English you say schnitzel? How can it, I have a friend that he doesn't eat schnitzel from yesterday. He doesn't. Only schnitzel from today. Only if it's still warm from today, he's eating it. If it's not from today, he's not touching it. He's not able. We have a lot. We have few. Also, you like that. He doesn't eat schnitzel. He doesn't eat nothing. He eats rice. He doesn't eat klum. Nothing. You have people that they have issues. You have people that they have problems. He cannot. That's it. So you need to work on yourself. You need to take your schnitzels to the Hitbodedut and to talk with Hashem on your schnitzels. You have to tell Hashem, listen, I have a problem. I have a problem. My wife brought to the table something that I'm not able to eat. So all that you're going to help me and fix my wife, or that you're going to help me and fix me, that it won't going to bother me so much. And that's not an option, so fix my wife. You have to talk from the heart. Hashem, it's going to be a lot harder. You know, there's a joke like that, with a person that went fishing and he caught a golden fish. And the fish told him, save me, throw me back to the water, I'm going to answer all of your wishes, just ask something. So he told him, okay, you know what, I have something to ask. He told him what? He said, build a bridge from here to from Eretz Israel to United States, a golden bridge, only for me, from here to United States. So the fish looked at him and told him, look, I'm so tiny, you cannot ask for something a little bit smaller? So he told him, so you know what? Let me have shalom bayit, let me have peace in the house. So he told him, where you want the bridge to finish? In which state you want the bridge to finish? A lot easier. There are problems that you have with yourself that you know that it's a problem. You're a problematic guy. You cannot give up on those warm schnitzels that you used to. So to fix your wife is going to be a lot easier. So okay, if that's your problem, go pray. Go say to Hashem, listen Hashem, doesn't seem like in the near future I'm gonna be healthy in that schnitzel is sugya, what? Obsession. So please help me and help my wife that she gonna understand that I'm a problematic husband, and please help me not to be angry at least, and not chas shalom to say bad things, not to hurt her, not to insult her. When you do that, you bring back Hashem Yitbarach into your life. You don't forget Hashem Yitbarach. We came to all of that concept of Hitbodedut to explain that when you're not talking a conversation of truth like that, you can never find really who that you are. Because all of the time you're fighting with yourself and you're moving from one situation to the other, and all of that time you're denying who that you are. You ignore from your fears, you ignore from your problems, from your issues, from things that you need to take care of them, and you develop angers and more fears, and all day long you try to satisfy yourself with things that are going to make you happy, and to cover on the real deep problems that you have inside. So you try to make yourself happy, so you fix you buy your new clothes, and you dress well, and you eat nice, and you buy your sunglasses, and you drink Pepsi and cola and whatever, and I don't know what, and you smoke and you drink, and all of those things to hide the pain that you have inside, the horrible pain that you feel inside. So to heal that pain, to heal that pain, you have to confront your fears. You have to deal with yourself. You have to be a strong person to stand up in front of the mirror and to admit. That's the power of Hitbodedut. That in Hitbodedut, you see yourself. You cannot ignore yourself. Even if you don't really know how to do Hitbodedut, if you're just going to get used to do Hitbodedut on daily basis, with time, it's going to bring you to the purpose of Hitbodedut. It's going to bring you to the place that you're going to know yourself. And like we said before, you also have that promise, holy promise from Rabbeinu that said, I'm going to bring you to that path of truth according to the roots of your soul. The Tzaddik HaEmet, the real righteous man of the generation, he takes that on himself to bring you to the purpose. To put you on that path that's going to bring you to yourself. To fix you in a way that you're going to be fixed even in a higher level than from the place that you been took in the soul of Adam HaRishon. Means that if you came from a certain level, certain place in the soul of Adam HaRishon, in the chest, in the shoulders, in the chin, no matter where, Rabbeinu gonna fix you and gonna bring you to a higher place. You're gonna be in the eyes, you're gonna be in the brain, you're gonna be in the peot, you're gonna be in a higher place. Rabbeinu gonna bring you to a higher place than the place that you started. Look how amazing that promise is. And it all depends in one thing, in the Hitbodedut. Without Hitbodedut, forget it. And if you think that Hitbodedut it's hard, so I don't know how you get that. Because your life is hard. To live like that you live without Hitbodedut, that's hard. That's for sure is a nightmare. If you cannot talk on what that you go through in your life, and with a friend you can never talk like you can talk with Hashem. The best friend of them all, the best rabbi in the world, you cannot share everything. You cannot talk about everything. You cannot talk about the most embarrassing situations. And even if he's just not available, it doesn't mean that you cannot. No, you can, but you cannot always, whenever you want. You cannot. Even if you found someone really that you can share with him everything, you can talk to him, you're not embarrassed. He's not available all of the time. But Hashem is always with you. And also, beyond of that, Hashem can help you. And Hashem can give you the right advice and will. And He is. And when you have that weapon, that tool, that power of Hitbodedut, you can fix everything. You can fix and you can take care of even the most domestic problems that you have in your life. You can fix them all. If you're just going to keep on praying and talking about them daily, every day, bring your problems to Hashem. Open them. Hashem, today again, the same thing like yesterday. I don't know what to do with that. Please Hashem, help me. Please Hashem, heal me. Please Hashem, give me hope. Give me the right advice. I don't know what to do. Please Hashem, again and again and again. Please Hashem, please give me powers. Let me understand. What should I do? How I'm going to handle? How I'm going to go through that? How I'm not going to fight? How I'm not going to argue? How I'm going to accept it with love? Give me the wisdom. Give me the power. Hitbodedut like that, going to take you up. Going to take you to the heights. Going to take you to the highest places of them all. To the purest places of them all. Places that you're going to find Hashem over there. Hashem Yitbarach, He Himself is hiding Himself inside all of the obstacles that you have in your life. He Himself, Moshe Rabbeinu enters into the cloud, into the fog, into the fire. Why? Ki Shama Elokim, because God is over there. He is not afraid of difficulties. Why? Because God is over there. You have a situation, your wife, she's saying, they called from the bank, the police over surrounding your house. You don't know what to do in the worst situation of them all. Hashem is over there. Look what Hashem wants from you. What Hashem wants from me, that's what you need to ask. Why she's rebuking, why they keep on calling, why they keep on pushing, why they're not leaving me alone, why I don't have time. Hashem, what do you want from me? Have that daily meeting with Hashem, you're going to solve all of your problems. And more than that, you're going to achieve things that are beyond your reach. things that are beyond your expectations, things that you cannot imagine, because Rabbeinu is going to take you to a higher place than the place that you were standing there before of the sin. He's going to give you enormous powers and huge understandings, amazing powers and wisdom to use and to help other people and to help yourself and to bring down light of Hashem Yitbarach down to the world and to heal other people and to help other people. And it all depends in your point of truth, in your Hitbodedut. Point of truth means how much you're gonna talk to Hashem like you talk to your best friend, how sincere you're gonna be, how honest you're gonna be, how straight you're gonna be, how much faith you're gonna have to understand that really Hashem is with you. That really Hashem, da lefnei mi ata omed, know in front of who you're standing. The Creator is now with you. You and Him, all alone. He's available. He's here. Now. You can talk to Him. He's listening. He's got the powers to change it. Why is not changing? Not because He cannot. There is a message. There is a mission inside of it that you need to go through it. If He's just going to redeem you and redeem you and redeem you, He doesn't help you at all. You need to redeem yourself. You need to purify yourself. You need to work on your midot, on your attributes. You need to work on yourself, on your nature. You need to pray. You need to be humble. You need to work on yourself. You need to want. You need to yearn. You need to pray. You need to do tshuva. You need to confess. You need to do a lot of things that are required for your tikkun to fix yourself. You have to go through those things. If you're not brave enough to do that, you're not going to do that. But if you will, you're gonna achieve things that human beings cannot believe that exist. Because those righteous people that achieved huge things, they were human beings. They were regular people like you and me. This is why when people are praising the righteous people and saying, look what he achieved, look where he is, I say, I don't care. I know that I can achieve even more. The question is where he started, what he done in his tshuva process, where he came from and what he achieved, how much truth he had to admit on the truth and to say I was wrong, like David HaMelech, that he said, Chatati, I sinned. Rabbi Nachman Breslev, when he lost his child, he said, Hashem, you are righteous on everything that happened to me. You made the truth, emet asita, v'ani irshati, and I was sinning. I done something wrong. If you're going to check himself, probably almost we're not going to find nothing. But he's going to say to himself, for sure I done something wrong. I wasn't respecting Hashem enough. I wasn't putting enough powers in my Avodat Hashem. Something was wrong over there. He's going to check himself. He's going to take the full responsibility. And each and every one of us have to do that. And when you're going to do that, you're going to reveal who that you really are. And you know what you're going to find over there? You're not going to find all of your lackings and all of your shames. On those you're going to do tshuva. Those are the obstacles. Those are the curtains. Those are the things that are blocking the light of who that you are. When you're going to complete your tshuva, you won't have no more blockings. You won't have more curtains that are blocking the light. When you're going to complete your tshuva, you're going to see the light of your soul, the light of your neshama. Then you're going to see that you're all good. You're going to see your divine, your godliness, your divine soul. You're going to meet the beauty of yourself. You're going to see how amazing you are, how wise you are, how good you are, how powerful you are, how strong you are, how amazing your faith is, how successful you can be, how huge you can be, how amazing you are now in the present, how many good things you have. That's what you're going to see. You're not going to be sad in the end of your tshuva. You're going to be happy. You're going to glow. You're going to illuminate in the end of your tshuva. You're going to see the beauty. Those are the colors that Rabbeinu is talking about them. That's the glory of Am Yisrael. When you're going to do that Hitbodedut and you're going to find out who you are, then you're going to illuminate. And your colors going to join his colors and my colors. And that's going to be the rainbow of colors that illuminate the world. And then we're going to be able to be light to the nation, and everyone going to look at us and going to say, wow. They cannot look at you and say, wow, when you yourself don't know who you are. When you yourself don't respect yourself. When you yourself still don't know who are you and what are your powers. How can other people see who you are? You need to present yourself. You need to say, hello, shalom, my name is Avraham. Hello, shalom, my name is Ovadia. Hello, shalom, my name is Dror Moshe. That's me, and I have a lot to give. If you think that you're worthless, that you're useless, that you're nothing, that's what people feel when they meet you. Oh, hello, and they're looking. Who are you? What are you doing here? What are you? I'm an Avrech. You don't hold from your Torah. That's why you call yourself Avrech. I'm learning Torah every day. I admire the Gemara. I'm learning about Tanaim, about Amoraim. Okay, share. What are you doing? I'm learning in yeshiva. That's what you do? So why are you doing it? If that's your answer, so why are you doing it? Go to the mall. Go to the zoo. Do something with your life. I'm every day in yeshiva in Jerusalem learning. I'm learning classes of Rav Dror. You heard about Rav Dror? What are you doing in your life? Go join the army. Do something useful with your life. Do something. Be happy. Where are you? Chaval. Pity. Be who that you want to be. You want to be a dancer? Go learn how to dance. You want to be a photographer? Go learn how to be a photographer. You want to be a lawyer? Go learn how to be a lawyer. You want to be a doctor? Go be a doctor. You want to learn Torah? Go learn Torah. No problem. Go learn Torah. You're more than welcome. There are Batei Midrashot. You can learn Torah. But be happy. You want to do it Bodedut? You want to be Baal Tshuva? You want to do Tshuva? Go do Tshuva. Come back from the field happy. Say thank you Hashem on the privilege. I done tshuva today. I believe in the power of tshuva. I removed another husk from my face. I uncovered my soul a little bit more. I exposed myself. Thank you. I have a purpose in my life. Be happy that you have a purpose. No matter what your purpose is. Go find yourself, and then you're going to illuminate. Then other people are going to be able to enjoy from who that you are. Hashem going to be able to praise, to say, that's my nation. Look at them. That one is amazing carpenter. That one, he drives a bus. That person, he takes pictures to the newspapers. He's happy with what that he's doing. He's got a job. He's in a mission. He's serving me now, working for the radio, working for Angel Bakery. Doesn't matter. He's with me. Hidden righteous people could clean streets, can work in an iron factory, can do weird things. Rabbi Yehuda Zev Leibovich was measuring streets for the city of city hall, area of Tel Aviv. He was working, measuring streets, measuring distance in the streets. He was standing like that with that orange outfit, measure. Rabbi Yehuda Zev Leibovich ben Rabbi Yechiel Tzvi. Yes, that guy. He was working 8 and 10 and 12 hours every day. But he would give all of his paycheck to charity. And every Friday he was buying 10 chalot, 10 loaves of bread, and he was going from house to house of Talmidei Chachamim, knocking on the doors and handing breads and helping people. There are letters. The landlord, the Baal Habayit, that he let him live in his house. He ran the house for him to Rabbi Yehuda Zev Leibovich. He gave him a discount because he knew that person is a very righteous man. He was also a Holocaust survivor. He respected him. He told him, I give you half of the price of the apartment. You can live in my house. There is a letter that the landlord is writing to Rabbi Yehuda Zev Leibovich, and it's written over there, I'm asking you please not to give more than I asked you. I don't need more than that, and I want to give you. Please don't give me more than you should. That person, he wants to give more. Someone now going to receive a discount on a house, someone going to pay 1 shekel more. He doesn't think about himself. You have a discount, oh, congratulations, now I have more money. What are you going to do? You're going to buy another pair of shoes. What are you going to do with that money? Rabbi Yehuda Zev Leibovich, one time, He went to a certain meal. He was going to meals. He didn't have a family. He never got married. And he went to a certain house that were hosting, that were inviting people for Shabbos. And he looked under the table. There was another poor person. That person had holes in his shoes. He was so poor. And Rabbi Yehuda Zev Leibovich had good shoes. Rabbi Yehuda Zev Leibovich thought to himself, what I'm going to do? I cannot let him keep on walking with those torn shoes, and I cannot embarrass him to give him my shoes. If I'm going to give him my shoes, I'm going to embarrass him. I'm going to tell him, hey, you have holes in your shoes, take mine. You're not allowed to embarrass a poor person. So what he done? He told him, wow, I cannot believe it. That poor guy tells him, what? He said, I'm looking for those shoes. For years I'm looking. Where you bought them? I have to have your shoes. And that guy looks at his shoes and says, what do you want for my shoes? He said, I don't know. I have to have that pair. I want to buy those. How much you want? I don't have money. It's Shabbos. I have to have those shoes. Please take mine. Let me have yours. And he convinced him and he gave him his shoes and took the torn one. That's a righteous man. You want to be righteous? Be righteous. You have to be who that you are. He couldn't stand the suffering of Jews, of people. He told once to his helper that when they were on the train, on the way from Hungary to Auschwitz, there was a German police officer over there, someone, I don't know, a capo, someone over there, thank you very much, that tried to push him off the train because he wanted to escape or something like that, and he went out from the train and he was holding some iron over there. He wanted to jump or something like that, and that soldier was hitting him in his fingers with an iron stick, that he's gonna fall under the train. Rabbi Yehuda Zev Leibovich told his helper that while that Nazi was hitting him in his fingers, he was saying to Hashem Yitbarach, I'm accepting that sorrow for the benefit of all of Am Yisrael. Even in that time, he was thinking on Am Yisrael. He said, I'm sacrificing myself for Am Yisrael. You want to be righteous? You can be righteous. Thank you very much. Chazak u'baruch.